Hello students, today we will start this new topic, that is definition, history, development and the scope of pharmacognosy. In this topic you will study about the pharmacognosy, their definition, history, development and the scope. These are the content: definition, history of the pharmacognosy, development of the pharmacognosy, scope of the pharmacognosy and the indigenous system of pharmacognosy. This is the definition and the history of the pharmacognosy. In this, pharmacognosy may be defined as the branch of the bioscience which deals with the detailed study of medicinal and the related product of the crude drug, which are obtained from the plant, animals, minerals and the marine sources. In other words, pharmacognosy is the study of the drugs from the natural origin. Then, history of pharmacognosy. The history of herbal medicine is as old as human civilization. There are so many documents are available which reveal that plants were used medicinally in the China, India, Egypt and the Greece long before the beginning of the Christian era. Then one of the famous remnant is Papyrus Ebers, a scroll about 60 feet long and 1 foot wide. Most of the medicinal active substances identified in the 19th and the 20th century were used in the form of crude extract. Then in China, many medicinal plants had been in use since 5000 BC. The Hippocrates was the father of the medicine, and the first pharmacist, Galen, was known to have a number of pain-relieving materials, including opium. For the next few hundred years, the formulation of the medicament used changed very little, although some bold attempts were made by chemical entrepreneurs such as the Paracelsus to develop mineral salt. Then, however, throughout this period, the use of the herbal extract for the medicinal purpose never lost its place. Then in 1707 to 1708, the Swedish Linnaeus classified the plants and introduced the system of naming the plants that are known as binomial system. Then in 19th century, the term materia medica used for the subject which is known as pharmacognosy. While studying sarsaparilla, it was Sedler, a German scientist, who coined the term pharmacognosy in 1815 in the title of his work Analecta Pharmacognostica. Then plant classification was further developed by Bentham and Hooker in 1862 to 1863. A.W. Eckler in 1883, Angler and the Prendental in 1887 to 1898. In 1865, G. Mendel's important observation on the plant hybrids were published. Then the introduction of the microscope as an important analytical tool was landmark advancement in the botanical research, especially due to the development of several techniques such as clearing, mounting, staining of the preparation. Then, in the same year, 1865, Birch published the Anatomical Atlas of the Crude Drugs. Then, later in the century, Voyle, Terich and the other reported the anatomical characters of several powder drugs, which proved to be of great significance, especially at a period when the adulteration in both the drugs and the food articles was very common. And the anatomical atlas of the powdered vegetable drugs were compiled in the 1904 by Greenish and the Collin. Then in China, medicinal plants had been in use. The oldest known herbal document, Penteso, written by Shen Nung, came out around the 3000 BC. During the same period, the meticulous efforts had been processing in India also to examine and classify the herbs. Sushruta arranged 760 herbs in a 7 group that were based on their common properties. Thus, the well-known treatise in the Ayurveda, Charaka Samhita and Sushruta Samhita were formed. And the earliest plant medicine used in the Ayurvedic system originated in India were described around the 1200 BC ago with a list of 127 plants. Thus, at this point, pharmacy and the medicine started developing along two separate paths, where one path specialized in the diagnosing the disease and prescribing the drug and became known as the doctor, and the second other group specialized in collecting, processing, preparing and dispensing the drug and they became known as the pharmacist. Then, in this way, the pharmacognosy progressed gradually and formed the basis and the beginning of both medicine and the pharmacy. Then this is all about the pharmacognosy history. Okay. These are the functions of the pharmacognosist. First one, the identification of the drug sources, and the pharmacognosist, he will identify the drug source from which the drug is obtained. Like these are the drug is obtained basically from the natural sources, then whether the source is the animal source, plant source, marine source and the mineral source. Then second one, determination of the morphological character. He will able to determine the morphological characters of the leaf, seed, fruit, flower, root, rhizome, etc. Then third one, investigation of the potency, purity and the admixture. He will also able to investigate the potency, purity and the admixture, the potency and the purity of the drug, and if there is any adulteration is there, he will also able to investigate it. Then fourth one, planning and designing of the cultivation of the medicinal plant. Fifth one, prescription of the detailed processes of the collection, drying and the preservation. Then pharmacognosist has the detail information of the should have the detailed information of the collection, drying and the preservation of the plant material and the drugs which is obtained from the natural sources, whether they are obtained from the animal source and the plant sources and mineral and the marine sources, but he should have have the detailed information of these prescriptions of these drugs and knowledge about the active constituent, chemical nature and the uses, and he should also have the what type of active constituent are present in the plant material, what is the chemical nature of that plant material and what are the uses of that drug and the plant that drug which is obtained from the different sources, and he should have the knowledge about these plants, these drugs and the active constituent and their chemical nature and the uses, and he should also have the knowledge about the examples of the particular drugs and the which drug is used in the which therapy. Okay, this is all about the functions of the pharmacognosist. Next is, these are some practice questions like define pharmacognosy and discuss the history of the pharmacognosy, explain the development and scope of the pharmacognosy, demonstrate the indigenous system of the medicine, and these are some references. And this is all about the pharmacognosy, where you have studied about the definition of the pharmacognosy, from which we can obtain the drug from the natural sources, and the natural sources may be the plant sources, animal sources, mineral and the marine sources. Then after that we had studied about the history of the pharmacognosy, and then there is the development of the pharmacognosy, where we had studied about the their isolation of the therapeutically active constituent and structure identification and the structure elucidation, and third one is there is a close linkage between the structure elucidation and their pharmacological activity, and after that we have studied about the scope of the pharmacognosy, and there is the indigenous system of pharmacognosy, where we have studied about the Ayurveda, Siddha, Unani, Yoga, Naturopathy and the homeopathy. This is all about the pharmacognosy. Thank you.